my channel and welcome to the official Japan vlog. It is official day one here in Tokyo. Guys, it's cold. We knew it was gonna be cold, but last night it got down to like 2 and it was absolutely freezing. One thing about me, I don't think I'm made for the cold, but I am going to see how I go over the next couple of days once I climatize. The snow, I know, is going to be even colder and even worse, but we'll see how we go. So today is all about just like finding our bearings, going through Tokyo. I think we wanted to go to Shibuya crossing. So we're currently staying at the Shinjuku Prince in Shinjuku, Tokyo, and it's actually beautiful. Guys, I've got to show you though, our window looks directly across at the Godzilla. I have to show you. There is the famous Godzilla. How cool. We've actually just come back to the room because Zaki was a little bit cold. I've got 3 layers on. I've got a little beanie on. I'm going to put some gloves on when we get outside. We are starving though. I did want to give you guys a heads up. I have never filmed or vlogged a holiday before, and what I love to do when I am on holidays is to be far more present than I would be at home. So I did just want to give you guys a heads up before the vlog gets any further into itself, or the vlog. It will be choppy because I'm going to be super present on this trip. I'm celebrating my birthday, celebrating my brother's engagement to his beautiful now fiance Ellie, so excuse the choppiness, but I will capture all the fun and really exciting things we see, eat and experience, so that if you guys ever come to Japan, you know where to go, what to eat, all the things. So if you're hungry, what do you feel like for brekkie?
Bacon, eggs.
We're so Australian, we're so westernized. This is actually our first foreign country together besides Thailand. We went on a Kentucky when we first met back in 2016, or we were dating actually, 2 years or 3 years into dating. But this is our first like foreign country where we can't speak the language, we don't know the food, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's go. I'm starving.
Let's go.
Okay guys, we're in 7-Eleven and I've decided I'll show you the snacks we're about to buy.
I'm gonna try this.
I'm getting this pink Starbucks drink. I don't know what it is, but I keep looking at it every time I go to a 7-Eleven and I think to myself, I want to get it. I'm finally going to get it today. I got this Mandarin and Chaga. Don't know, but I want to try all the Japanese snacks and goodies at 7-Eleven because we just don't get this stuff at home. What are you getting, Zaki? Show them what you're getting.
Jelly. This is a jelly with minerals in it. And then Coke Zero, blueberries, and then this.
I know a lot of people who come to Japan and have their entire meals from 7-Eleven because you can get a full meal from here. I'm going to show you just an array of what they have. Hang on. So this is like all their drinks. They've got sandwiches. Zach and I got this cream and whipped cream and strawberry sandwich last night. It was so good. I had some of this sushi triangle this morning. Like, it is absolutely crazy. I don't know whether you can hear how crazy it is, but it is so overstimulating here in Tokyo, which is fine.
Yes.
So this is where we're staying. Okay, so we're gonna take our little snackies up to our room. We're gonna give our little feetsies a little bit of a rest, and then we are layering up, rugging up, and we're going to put on our night walking shoes because we're going to do nighttime adventure time. We're going to catch a train to Shibuya and we are going to adventure around Shibuya. So as I said, we're in Shinjuku at the moment. I really want to see the Shibuya crossing, and there's a few other like really cool things in Shibuya that I want to go see. So we're doing that tonight, but let's go try some snacks together. So before we get stuck into our 7-Eleven snacks, I bought myself a little hat. A black hat to be exact. How cute is this little hat?
Very cute.
It's cute.
Let's see if they're like, oh, they're very hard.
They're a bit sour, but that's how I like my blueberries. Okay, this is what I've been dying to try since I got here. It's like a Starbucks drink. It is in Japanese, so I can't actually see.
Berry berry.
Berry berry sakura milk. Not sure. Stab. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Anyway, whatevs. Mmm. 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 It's pretty much just strawberry milk, but a little bit more berry. Yeah. Bloody beautiful. All right. Next is my mandarin in milk. So it looks like the milk is like jelly. This is the pieces of mandarin in the milk agar, I'm assuming. I'm not coming to Japan to eat all the foods that I eat at home, you know what I mean? So
I don't really want to taste that.
I'm actually a bit nervous to try it.
I don't really want to taste that.
Oh my god, I can't even. I like it. I like it. Mmm. Mmm.
No.
Okay, normally I'm the really picky eater, but this is like yum. Alright, last but certainly not least, we have some Milo snacks. We have these at home, don't we?
I've never seen them.
Milo nuggets. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. We will check back in with you guys when it's time for us to do our night exploring. I'll show as much as I possibly can. We're just gonna rest our little feet, layer back up again with some clothes, freshen up, go get our final coffee probably for the day, and then go to Shibuya. This is what we got for dinner. We got the beef set. So you get a little bit of steak and then you get cutlet, and it comes with rice. Okay guys, there's a man vomiting in the background, but we made it to Shibuya. We just saw Shibuya crossing. It was actually amazing. I'm going to show you where we're walking. This is what I mean by overstimulation. So Zach and I decided we wanted a sweet treat, so we've gone to a cafe called Fruit Cafe, and it's like a dessert cafe but with fruit throughout. This is what I got.
It's a rice ball.
Rice ball, ice cream.
Paste.
Then Zach got a chocolate banana one. And then apparently you put this over the top or something? That'll do.
Yeah. Recording.
Oh.
Loser.
Alright, we got to go because I'm tired. Hello my loves, we are officially in Osaka. So we have just spent the past, what, 4 or 5 hours in commute. So we have been on 3.5 hour train ride, then we had to walk here. We went to the wrong hotel because we're at the APA hotels and there's a few of them around Osaka. Finally here though. Our room is very, very small. This accommodation was what, $400, $500, $600, $700, $300 cheaper for like as opposed to Tokyo, and we're here for double the time. So I double checked how much we paid for this accommodation, and I said to myself and I said to Zach, oh my god, it's so much cheaper and we're here for longer. I wonder what the room's going to be like. I won't show you the room. It's very, very small. It's literally just a bed and a vanity bathroom, very small, but in true Japanese style, this is just how it has to roll for
I'm not
us.
even like the tallest person in the world, and I don't fit on this bed.
You're not all the way up though. Anyway,
True.
my brother, his girlfriend, and her sister, and her sister's partner are all here in Osaka, so we're actually going to meet up with them a little bit later. They've had a big day today. They watched the Super Bowl at a random pub. We have been traveling all day, so we're all very tired. Tomorrow we're going to Universal Studios in Osaka. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm really excited for tomorrow. We have to rest up and probably have an early-ish night tonight, but yeah, so we're just going to explore now. We want to go find a matcha, have something to eat. Zach and I are starving. We're parched. We just need a little bit of like a kick before dinner. So I'll bring you along while we're exploring, and I'll introduce you officially to Ellie and Ebony and Ben and my brother, if we haven't introduced Dalton yet. Okay, we've just got a matcha, our first matcha of the trip. I can't believe we've been here for 2 days. We haven't had a matcha yet, but we've just ordered one at our hotel. Let's see how we go. I got a hot one, Zachy got an iced one. I've actually never had a hot matcha before. We're getting strawberry matcha, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my first Japanese matcha. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not as sweet as at home, obviously, because I didn't get sweetener in it, so it's good to taste what
For what it really is.
matcha truly is. I love it. So we are going to a ramen place for dinner tonight, which I'm so excited about. Zach and I have not had ramen yet, even though we've been in the country again for 2 days. Who are we? Are we even in Japan? What are we eating? Why aren't we drinking matcha? We're about to meet my brother, his girlfriend, all the schmozzle there. So let's go.
You like it?
Cheers! Hello guys, I hope you can hear me okay. We are at Universal. It is my birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Guys, we accidentally came to Universal on a public holiday. Love that for us. Low-key contemplating getting this. This is so cute. So cute. All the girls got little Hello Kitty charm.
Are they all the same?
No, they came in a pack of 3.
Oh, right.
$30.
How much?
30. We're going on the Jurassic ride. That'll be me too.
Oh, I'm gonna be like.
Okay, we just came off the Jurassic ride. I actually like that. Lots of upside down, lots of spinning. Okay, now we are going on the Jurassic Park ride, the water one. This is Ebony, by the way. I told you guys I would introduce you. Hey guys. This is the vlog. This is Ben, Ebony's partner. Apparently this ride gets really, really wet, so poncho, $5.
What are you doing?
Going to Harry Potter World. Oh my god! Gonna get some butterbeer. So this is Harry Potter butterbeer. Yeah. This is absolutely delicious. hello from Kyoto. Guys, this is our second day in Kyoto. Yesterday we came here and it was so scat. We didn't know where we were going. We didn't know what we were doing. But today we are in a brand new town within Kyoto. It was snowing. It just started snowing. I'm gonna leave a little recording, not a recording, but a video from my iPhone. My first time seeing snow, guys. Our first time seeing snow. Guys, the one thing we regret in our Japan trip so far is not spending more time in Kyoto. As I said, this is our second day here. It is nowhere near enough. Look how beautiful it is. Tell them what you got.
Vanilla and matcha ice cream.
Yep. It's snowing again. Obsessed. Yum! Oh, hey! It's snowing! So sick.
Wow, what do we do?
Had way too much matcha. Had a coffee today as well. Now I'm just like, you know how when you have too much coffee you feel sick in the tummy? That's how I feel. And we have to go to bed early tonight because we're going to hakuba tomorrow. Big train ride tomorrow, so gotta pack and we're going to the snow. So excited. Oh, hey guys. I'm home. Been home for about a week now. In fact, I think it was a week today I've been home. And I find it very ironic that the last talking clip of me, I said, I feel really sick, I'm going to the snow tomorrow. Also, I look like a snowflake right now. I have taken all of my fake tan off. So the reason we had to cut the vlog quite short is because I got gastro in Japan. In fact, in Hakuba, while we were in Hakuba, I got gastro and it completely wiped me out for the remainder of our trip. So basically, I'm gonna put a whole heap of videos and photos on the screen, but we left for Hakuba from Osaka and it was a beautiful train ride. It was actually a really lovely scenic train ride. I did a few hours of work on that ride and we arrived. It was beautiful. We experienced snow for the first time. Like you guys saw that in Kyoto there was some snow, like some very brief light snowfall, but when we went to Hakuba it was like everything was covered in snow. It was my first and Zach's first experience experiencing snow of that kind and to that degree. It was absolutely incredible. I couldn't believe my eyes. I literally, as soon as we hopped off the train, we ran over to the snow and like felt it and I was like, oh, I've never experienced this before. This is really cool. So we went snowboarding for the first time. So much fun. Zach and I have decided we're going to do like a yearly snow trip somewhere in the world, even if it's like to Thredbo in Australia or New Zealand, or is it Thredbo? New Zealand, Europe, Japan, whatever it is, we're gonna try and do a snow trip at least once a year. So we did that. I'm gonna leave, photos, videos of the snow experience. It was absolutely incredible. Then the second night, my brother, Ellie, Zach and I, we all went to a Mexican restaurant and it was like, I think it was literally called Taco Taco. The food was amazing. We had tacos and they were okay. The bread, or like the actual soft taco, was a bit yucky. I think it was gluten-free and it kind of just like fell apart. But anyway, then Zach and I walked back to our accommodation in Hakuba, and while I was walking back, I had like the most, can't even explain what was going on in my stomach, but it felt so yucky. It was like a cramp, but it was also, I was like really nauseous. It just felt like the food was sitting there in my tummy and it just was not having a good time. Then I got back to our accommodation and I said to Zach, dude, I feel really unwell, like I feel really, really sick. And probably within 5 minutes, I was over the toilet vomiting my guts up. And I never vomit. I'm not even lying to you. I reckon it's been probably 10 years since I vomited last. I vomited in 2021 because I was violently hungover, but from like a tummy bug. I've never had food poisoning before in my life, and I was certain that it was food poisoning. I was just vomiting every 45 minutes for 24 hours. It got to the point where like, this is TMI, but I was vomiting nothing. But I was still like, my body was still making me like, I'm not joking when I say and this is not to be dramatic because I don't want to take this lightly and say this lightly, but like I genuinely thought I was going to pass away. And I couldn't keep anything down. No water. I was sipping water. I was like suckling on like ice chips. I was drinking like electrolyte stuff, like just little baby sips, just trying to keep something down, and like nothing was staying. I obviously couldn't eat. Long story short, I didn't eat for almost 5 days. I lost 2 kilos while I was in Japan. I know that's not a lot, but that was purely just from not eating for 5 days. So anyway, I'm still actually not 100% in the tummy. I am, but I now have like, I'm pretty sure I've got tonsillitis because I just didn't eat, sleep for 4 or 5 days. So the night I got sick, the very next day we had to travel 4 hours back to Tokyo. I'm going to insert a picture here of me trying not to vomit and trying not to faint on this train ride. So because we booked our train ride so last minute, it was kind of our fault. There was no reserved seating left on that train. So we could still get a ticket onto the train, but you weren't promised a seat. So we could look for seats that were available. There's like a red or a yellow or a green light above every single seat. And towards the end of that train ride, every single reserved seat was occupied. I was literally sitting like pretty much like doubled over. Like at one point I was in the fetal position, trying not to vomit. Don't vomit, Beck, don't vomit, don't vomit, don't vomit, don't faint. And I was like that for like a couple of hours. And then we checked back into we checked back into our accommodation in Tokyo, and Zach and I just slept for 2 days because then Zach got the gastro bug. And then I had to look after him, and I had to go out and find supplies. And when I mean supplies, I mean like vomit bags, electrolytes for him, like wafers or crackers, or like just a rice cup even, to like just give us something in our tummy. And I was still very, very sick while he was sick. So I went out by myself every couple of minutes, literally doubling over in the street, breathing, trying not to gag, trying not to vomit. It was awful. And you know what's really funny? I actually had 3 people message me once I put on my stories saying, I'm so sick, like this is what's happened, this is why I've been offline for like 4 days. I had 3 people message me saying the exact same thing happened to me in Tokyo/Hakuba. They got either food poisoning or gastro. So if you're going to Japan, please make sure that you always wash your hands, you carry around sanitizer, do not put your fingers or, you know, don't touch your mouth, don't touch your face. You're gonna get sick if you do. Now, I think I know what happened. There were a few occasions where even like on the train, I was wearing like a really furry scarf, and like the fluff got in my mouth so many times. And I remember going like this to get the fluff off. And then as soon as I did it this one time, I think I did it twice, but the last time I did it, I was like, oh, I hope I don't get sick. I got sick. Like violently sick. I've never been so sick in my life. And like towards the end, so I didn't sleep the entire night that I was sick, like vomiting. And Zach, after everything had subsided, he was like, I've never seen you so sick in my life. Like you were so unwell. Anyway, the Japan trip was such a success. It was such a beautiful trip. minus the last 4 days where I got violently ill and then Zach got violently ill. I'm so grateful that we went on this trip. I cannot believe that we were in Japan. There were so many occasions where I was just like looking around and I was like, oh my god, I'm in Japan. Like, I've always wanted to be here and visit this place and see the culture and listen to the language and like in its native natural state, like hearing pure conversations of the beautiful Japanese people. It was just incredible. Like, I could not fault the trip other than the illness. So Zach and I are already planning our next trip back. We have a few things that we would do differently. As I said, I regret not spending more time in Kyoto. I regret not spending more time in the snow. So many things that we would like chop and change. I think I've touched on them. We will never ever stay, just FYI, we will never stay at an APA hotel ever again. I do not recommend staying there. The rooms were not it. Very, very small, which we expected, not to be a diva, but they were smaller than average. They had like a central aircon system, so you couldn't change the aircon yourself. So we were either boiling hot and then we had to open our window, and it was like borderline snowing in Osaka some days and it was freezing. I wouldn't recommend APA hotels. There's just a few things here and there that we would change, but overall, one of my favorite trips thus far in my little life. I am home now. I'm feeling refreshed. Still dealing with a little bit of sickness, but I'm on penicillin and we're slowly getting back into life. I hope you enjoyed my very first holiday vlog, the Japan vlog. It was such a beautiful trip. I'm so happy that I could bring you guys along, and I'm sure I'll see you in my next video.